Yeah, good morning, everyone, and good afternoon as well. Am I clearly audible and my screen is visible? Please let me know in the chat so that we can start everything. Guys, please can you confirm in the chat? Am I clearly audible and screen is visible? Yes, thank you so much. So if you have any doubts related to previous slot question and answers we already discussed, so you can ask me in the chat. Yes, Shivangi, thank you. We are live. So just look at here, guys. Today we are going to discuss whatever the question they're asking on quantitative. Just give me a moment. So okay, yes, perfect. So just some little bit busy. Okay, so whatever the quantitative aptitude question they were asked in the previous slots, which are already completed in the TCS, we are going to discuss about that. Okay, so already some slots were completed. We are going to discuss about that. And before going to that, I would like to show you this, guys, to everyone that we are updating all the slot wise questions which are already completed in our PDF document. So you can see in the description of this video, Shivangi also said that video in the live chat. So try to make this PDF as your bookmark so that it will be helpful for your upcoming examination preparation, right? So this is updated after every slot completion. So after every slot completion, we will update the content after 1 hour or half an hour so that it will be helpful for you which type of questions they are going to ask you and which type of models you would like to prepare for your future examination, all these things. Yes, Vishal, there is no negative marking. Okay, so let's get started with our question and answers without any further delay. And yes, just look at here. Before going to start this, I would like to say this for all your preparation tips and the PDFs or the question, whatever they're asking, we'll always update on all our social media handles. So I'll always suggest students to go through Instagram. Why? Because, for example, so many people are asking in the chat that how to can we use pen and paper or rough work in the TCS exam remote type. So you can use, but if you have to set up that rough work in a proper manner, which is also visible to the web camera and it is very ethical way. So that's why we are given our technical oriented images or the post which are created and updated in the Instagram. So try to open our Instagram page and try to see those images, how to set up your rough work in front of web camera so that it will be more effective in your examination, right? So among that, if you want to interact with us and if you want to know about all the updates or the hiring related to different companies, I'll always suggest to at least follows any two of our social media handles. Will post them. Yes. So yes, people join. So let's get started with our question and answers without any further delay. So here's the first question. Just try to look at the question and try to give me some answer in the chat. Meanwhile, I will check for the remaining comments. Okay. So just look at here how to do this question. Just look at here, guys. And I'm trying to give you the best way among 2 to 3 ways. For example, I can solve any these type of problems in 2 to 3 manners, but I'm giving you the best method and in a less time, but it will may not quickly get by you. If you are not getting any point, please comment in the comment section. I will again repeat. Okay. So the expenditure of Rashmi is equal to 225% of her savings. So Rashmi expenditure is depends on savings. So you have to start your question from the savings, right? So savings is nothing but I am assuming 100 rupees. Then her expenditures will be 225% of 100 is nothing but 225 itself. Then expenditure is 225 and savings is 100. What will be the income? Will be 325. So this is how you have to start the problem. Don't start your problem with the income. If you start with income, you will mess up with a huge calculations and you will get the complex answers. So just look into the next one. If her income is increased by 20%, what is 20% increment? 10% is 32.5. 20% will be double, which is nothing but 65. So if 65 is increased, the answer will be 390. So new income is 390. And the expenditure is increased by 40%. What is meant by 40%? 10% is 22.5 and 20% will be 45. So 40% will be 90. So it is increased by 90 means answer 315. So actual income is 390. Now the expenditure is 315. So what is the change in the savings? So 390 and 315 difference is 75. So initial savings are 100. Now it is 75. So how much it got decremented? 100 becomes 75 means it is got decremented by 25%. So this is how you have to do this type of problem. See, the way of doing is very easy, but you need to get this concept how to do, which is nothing but it will depends on your practice. So you need to practice more number of questions so that you can come up with this type of answers very easily. So just look into the next question. The problem depends on profit and loss and some discounts. Yes, yes, everyone. I hope everyone understand. Please comment in the comment section if you everyone understand GG in the chat. We will go forward. And I got some answers from your side, which is a wrong ones already. Yes, please. Is everything fine? Please respond in the chat. Please try to increase your screen resolution. I think everything fine from my end. Okay, let's look into the explanation now how to do this. A shopkeeper sells an item for 368.55. So selling price is 368.55 after giving the discount of 25%. Guys, after giving 25% discount, can I say selling price is 75% or not? So you need to understand this type of concept. On its labeled price. So we don't know the list price, but after allowing the discount of 25%, the selling price is 75% only. Had he not given the discount, he would have earned the profit of 17% on the cost price. What is the cost price of the item? So just look at here. I would like to find the label price first. Selling price is 75%, label price would be 100%. Then what is the value? So for this type of problems, I'll definitely tell you guys, immediately try to use virtual calculator. Why? Because this is some kind of tricky question they would like to ask you, which is why when you see 0.55, which is a two decimal number, I'll always use virtual calculator for this type of problem. So 75% is this, then what is 100%? Simply 368.55 divided by 75 into 100 will give you the answer. So immediately use the virtual calculator and you will come up with the answer 491.4 rupees. So this is the label price. So if you sell this for label price, your profit is 17% according to the problem. Even 17 is a prime number, right? So I always think that go for virtual calculator. So just look at here, 117% profit, and this is the label price. So label price will consist of cost price plus profit. So this is the percentage equal to 117%. So 491.4 divided by 117 into 100 will be your cost price. So if you divide with the corresponding increased value, you will get back to the remaining. So 117 will cancel this exactly 4.2 times. So answer will be 420. Guys, here for the explanation, I am taking this much time, but in the examination, what to do is 25% less. So you have to do 68.55 divided by 75. Less means 75. And 17, which is 17% profit. So divide by 117. If you do this expression in your virtual calculator, again, you can directly get the answer like this, like 42 or 4.2 or 0.042, like that, you will get the answer. So immediately you can choose 420 as your answer. So this is what you need to practice. Remember, this is explanation. This is the way of doing in the examination. So 368.55 divided by 75 into 1 by 117. In order to do this, you will take, by using virtual calculator, maybe 20 seconds or 30 seconds. And in order to understand the question and in order to create this equation, you may take 30 to 50 seconds. So you can complete the problem in 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. Try to do these type of procedures, but it will comes only by practice and if you already know the theory and our lectures also. Okay, so just look at here the next question. Yes, please, in the comment section, if you have any doubts, you can throw your doubts, and I am also seeing in the chat. When coming to the analysis of this previous slots, when I see the paper, the questions are lengthy, but the way of doing, if you are following some best methods, these questions are easy to moderate. But the only issue I have heard from a lot of students, around 70% of the students who are of our students said that paper was easy. If we practiced well, we can do it in time. They are shortage of time only because their lack of practice. So that's why we'll always suggest the students to practice more. Why? Because it will improve your speed. Okay, so just look into this question. A trader buys 120 meters cloth at 125 rupees per meter. Guys, 120 meters cloth, 125 rupees per meter means what is the total investment by the trader? Is nothing but, can I say 120 into 125? So total the amount is 15,000 rupees. He sells 40% of it at a gain of 10% and 33 1 by 3 of the remaining cloth at gain of 15%. At what percent should he sell the remaining cloth so has to gain 25% in the entire transaction? So many people start this or do this problem through the length or the cloth based problem, but it is not cloth based. You can directly do this problem through amount based. So you have invested 15,000 rupees, then you need to get 25% profit on overall transaction. So 15,000 rupees, 25% is nothing but 1/4. So 1/4 of the 15,000 rupees is 3 times and remaining 750 times. So 3750 rupees is the total profit you need to get after this all the transactions. Just look into the what is the categories they have designed or divided. 40% is sold at 10% profit, right? So 40% means, what is 40% of 15,000? 10% is 150 and 4 times is nothing but 6,000 rupees. So 6,000 rupees was sold at 10% profit, which is nothing but you will get profit of 600 rupees. Next, 33 1 by 3. What is meant by 33 1 by 3? Fraction 1/3. 1/3 of the remaining, already 6,000 rupees sold out. The remaining amount is 9,000 rupees. Out of 9,000 rupees, 1/3 is 3,000 rupees. And this 3,000 rupees sold for 15% gain. What is 15%? 10% is 300, 5% is 150. So total 450 rupees you got profit from this 3,000 rupees. So 6,000, 3,000 completed. What is the amount we have left with? Which is nothing but 9,000 minus 3,000, 6,000 rupees. So you need to get overall profit 3,750, and you already got the profit of 600 and 450. So 1,050. So what is the remaining amount you need to get? So subtraction 2,700. So 2,700 rupees you need to get the profit from the remaining amount, which is 6,000 rupees. So how much profit? So 2,700 rupees need to obtain from 6,000 rupees. So 6,000 into 100. Zeros got cancelled, 0 got cancelled, and this will cancel 4 times. Remainder is 30, so 5 times. So 45% is the profit you need to obtain from the remaining amount. Guys, please respond me in the chat. Am I clear or not? And if you understand everything, GG in the chat. Please respond me in the chat. GG in the chat. Okay, so just look into the next question. Yeah, Nandini, I will tell you. Every slot paper is not same. For every person, the questions are changing. Like particular slots, questions are changing, not a fixed questions. Okay, so some questions may get in your examination, and some questions may not get in your examination. You need to be aware of this first. So guys, again, I would like to tell you this. In the description box, we already given all the previous slot questions which are already completed and updated with the answers, so that you can practice these type of questions and it will helpful for your future examination. So after every slot completion, like after slot completion, half an hour or 1 hour, we are updating the question and answers. We are not updating in between the examination, frankly. So many of people thinking about this, but it is not correct. We are updating the content after the slot completion so that it will be helpful for the students. It is not in the wrong direction, right? So try to utilize this, and so that you can improve yourself little, right? So, and Shivangi also you can share in the chat for the all TCS slides, sorry, PDF question and answer slide questions, so that others also will see. Okay, so just look into the next question and I'll try to explain this. Two persons were approaching each other at 12 km/h and 24 km/h respectively. Okay, a train moving in the same direction as a faster man took 25 seconds to cross him and 15 seconds to cross the other one. Find the speed of the train. Guys, these problems, once I have seen this and read this, I came to the conclusion that TCS people are asking the questions in a tricky way, not in a blind way. Okay, they are little tricky ones. Just look at here how to do this. So many people will focus on the person speed, but here the persons are not important. The major one is train. So when a train crosses a person, this is a case. For example, a train crosses a man. Man will have no length. So distance is equal to speed into time. In place of distance, you have to take always train length. So train length L is equal to, for example, I have assumed train length is L. L is equal to, so the total distance traveled by train is equal to the length of the train. Now, the same direction as faster man. What is the speedest person speed? 24 kilometers, right? So if the two objects are moving in the same direction, what is the relative speed? S1 minus S2, right? So S1 minus 24. And what is the time taken by the train? 25 seconds. So into 25. So this is the first expression. This is the first case for the speedest person. And when coming to the second case, and the train crosses the second person. So these two person are traveling in opposite direction. So the train is traveling in the same direction of the first person, means it is indirectly opposite direction to the second person. Am I right or not? Right. So what is the second person speed? Second person speed is 12 kilometer per hour. So answer is 20 S1 plus 12. Why? Because they are opposite. So speeds will be added. And what is the time taken? 15 seconds. So 15, which is equal to, again it will gives you the distance which is equal to length of the train. Why? Because the second person also a man which don't have any length. So distance equal to length of the train. So simply from the equation 1 and 2 I can say, if length are equal, we can directly equal these two expressions. So S1 minus 24 into 25 is equal to S1 plus 12 into 15. So 15, 5 will cancel 3 times, 5 will cancel 5 times. So 5S1 minus 5 24s are 120 is equal to 3S1 plus 36. So difference is 2S1, and this is minus symbol and this is a plus symbol. They will add. So answer is 156. So 2 will cancel this. Answer is simply how many times? 7 times and 8 times, 78. Option C, 78 is correct. And I will tell you why so many people will waste their time. They will waste their time because, sir, you taken the answer directly, but here the parameters are given in meters, sorry, kilometer per hour, but the time is given in seconds. Why you are not converted into hours? So just look at here, guys. Whenever I am equalizing these two parameters, obviously if you divide by 13600 in order to convert into hours also, it will get cancelled, right? So based on that concept, I will skip this. And why I will know is, I have already practiced these type of questions in my preparation. So that's why I will come up with this type of problems very easily. Again, I'm telling you, practice is the key. If you practice, you can come up with this type of problems easily. And finally, after this much explanation in the examination, how you have to do is simply train is opposite to the one person and same direction to the another person. So the train length will be same. So immediately what you can do is x plus y into t1 is equal to x minus y into t2. This is a straight away formula we will always use for this particular sort of questions. So here x1 y1, here x1 y2. Okay, so for this type of scenarios we'll use this type of formulas directly. This is the first time I'm explaining with for you guys, so that's why I have taken this much long. So in order to learn this type of formulas, I'll always suggest guys go through our prime lectures. So all the scenarios and the cases we already cover in our quantitative aptitude course, and you can directly use those formulas. See, for example, if you see this case like train and person based case, and you can also directly use the formula without having any this month's lengthy explanations, right? So this is what I will always prefer. Go to our prime website so that you can able to access everything in a single website. So along with the prime subscription, you can able to get our TCS Ion internship along with our preparation nano degree certification. So look at here, guys, what are the courses we are offering. For example, the popular languages you need like C, C++, Java, Python, we are offering here. And the major written test categories like quantitative aptitude, logical ability, verbal ability, and data interpretation and visual reasoning, everything we are embedded here. Or if you want to prepare for platform specific like AMCAT, CoCubes, HackerRank, HackerEarth, all these are here. And if you want to prepare for company specific like TCS NQT, TCS Ninja, and TCS Digital, Cognizant, and upcoming Wipro and Capgemini, Goldman Sachs, everything is embedded here. All you need to take a subscription and you have to enjoy the content. So Some of you are asking about what is the Prime Prime prices we are offering. So these are some reasonable prices we are offering for the students. From anyone can buy this. Just look at here. 3 months it is 2499. For 6 months it is 3499. For 12 months it is 4499. If you are in the sixth semester, seventh semester, I'll always suggest to go for 1 year subscription so that you can able to prepare for your on-campus drives or off-campus drives or nationwide drives. And if you are in the fourth semester or fifth semester, I'll always suggest at least take 18 months to 24 or 36 months so that you can prepare up to your final year, and you also can prepare for your off-campus drives. So for 18 months it is 4999, for 24 months it is 5499, and 36 months it is 5999. Yes, guys. So this is it. Just we'll get back to the questions. So just look into the next question. So the problem depends on number system. So when we analyze the previous lots, number system, they are mandatorily asking at least 2 questions. So try to utilize this type of shortcuts what we are going to explain you now, and make sure you can do it in time. Yes. Yeah, Vicky. After completion of the slots of TCS, will update the PDF, not in the middle. So it will be updated for every after slot completion, and after slot completion, we gradually update the solutions also. Okay. So just look into the next question. Find the smallest number that leaves the respective remainder 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the division by 5, 6, 7, and 8 respectively. So I'm going little quick. Why? Because we need to cover a lot of problems. So that's why I'm going little quick. So if you still have doubts, you can ask me in the chat. No issues. Okay. So just look at here how to do this. Guys, for this type of divisibility rule based questions, I'll always suggest the students to go through options. So just look at here. If you divide a number with 5, the remainder you are getting 4. Am I right or not? Right. So just look at here. 841 and 2521 is not your answers. Why? Why? Because if you divide them by 5, you will get the remainder 1 and you will get the remainder 1 here. So those two are wrong. So I will go through option elimination. And he want smallest number, right? So I have left with 2 options. I will pick smallest one, 839, sorry, 839 or 839. If this number satisfies the above conditions, I will go with the option B. If not, I will directly go with option D without any checking. Without any checking. So let's do this. So just look at here. If you divide by 5, the remainder is 4. So can I say like this, guys? If I subtract 4 from this, it will become 5 multiple. Am I right or not? If you subtract, it will become 835. Am I right or not? Yes. So answer, it is perfectly divisible by 5. So option B satisfies the first case. Next, just look into the next one. If you subtract 5, which is nothing but 839 minus 5, answer is 834. Is it divisible by 6? What is 6 divisibility rule, guys? 6 divisibility rule is same as 2 and 3 divisibility rule. It is a even number, so 2 divisibility rule completed. And what is the 3 divisibility rule? Sum of the digits. So 8 plus 3 plus 4. Answer is 15. So it is 3 multiple. So it is also 6 multiple. Perfect. And if you subtract 6 from it, 833, it need to be 7 multiple. What is 7 divisibility rule? You have to discard the last digit and you have to double it and you have to subtract from the remaining number. So 83 minus 6, answer is 77, which is a 7 multiple. So it is also a 7 multiple. Next, 839 minus 7, which is nothing but 832, divide by 8, it will exactly cancels 104 times. So all the cases are satisfied by 839. So guys, I am giving you the explanation. I am not doing the problem. This is what we have to understand. Okay. So Sagar is asking about AB is to 5:7. How much water should added to this? Okay, Sagar, I already solved this question, which I were asked in previous slots. So I can tell you the answer, which is 128 is the answer for that particular type of question. I hope. Why? Because I got the water is around 180 like that. I think it is 128 or 28 liters. Okay, so just look into the next question. I'll get back to that question if we have a time. Adil shared 40% of his marble to the Bandi and 50% of the remaining to the bubbly. So just look at here, guys. Whenever you are having this type of questions, directly go through, start the question with 100. So Adil having 100 marbles, as I am assuming. And 40% is given to, which is nothing but 40 marbles is given to Bunty. And what is the remaining? 60 marbles. Just look at here. 50% of the remaining. So what is the 50% of the remaining? 30. 30 is given to Bubbly, which is nothing but Bubbly here. And Bunty equally distributed 20% of his marble between Adil and Bubbly. Okay. What is Bunty? He's having 40 marbles. What is 20% of it? 20% is nothing but 10% is 4. 20% is 8 marbles. So Adil have 30 and Bubbly also have 30, and he is distributing these 8 marbles equally to these two people means plus 4 plus 4. So if 8 is given, how many marbles left with Bunty is nothing but simply 32. Am I right or no? Okay, so just look at here, what is the thing left? So Bubbly and he is left with 16 marbles, and is nothing but again the information related to first person, which is Bunty. So Bunty is left with 16 marbles. So if I taken original marbles as 100, Bunty left with 32 marbles. But instead of 32, Bunty is left with 16 marbles. Then how many marbles I have to consider in the start? So answer is 50. Yes, you can use pen and paper in the examination, but it must be visible to the web camera so that it will be not having any issues with the exam. So Sanjana 125 is not correct answer. Here the answer is 50. Why? Because I started with the 100, I will end up with 32. In order to get the 16, I will need to assume the original marbles, which is having Adil originally is 50. Am I clear, guys? Please respond me in the chat. Is everything fine till now? Good to go. GG in the chat. I would like to listen from you guys. Okay, so just look into the next question. What is the area of the triangle ABC where AB, BC, CA sides were given? Guys, you need to remember this formula for the time being. Why? Because I have seen around 3-4 questions from the all the previous slots. For example, till now, I think we have completed 3 slots of TCS, right? So I have seen all the questions of the quantitative aptitude. I can say this based on the area of triangle by using the sides. I have faced around 3 to 4 problems. So try to remember this. It's very important. So the area of the triangle is nothing but square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C when we have sides, right? So S is nothing but A plus B plus C by 2. So if you have these formulas in your brain, how to do this problem? It's very easy. 10 plus 10 plus 16, answer is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18. So S value is 18. So square root of 18 into S minus A. What is the difference? 8. S minus B. What is the difference? 8. S minus C. The difference is 2. So 8 is nothing but I can rewrite as 18 as 9 into 2, right? So 18 18s are 60, 18 square, right? So 8 into 9 is nothing but 3 into under 2 under 2, 2 times, so 2. So answer 8 3s are 24, 24 2s are 48. So option D is correct. Very easy concept. All you need to know the formulas for the mensuration area. And guys, look at here. The speed is very important. Okay, so just look into the next question. So try to answer this question quickly. And yes, meanwhile, I would like to tell you one thing, guys. Speed become the major thing for the TCS. So not for the only TCS, for any examination, the speed become the major thing, right? So that's why we'll always suggest the students to go through a lot of quizzes and try to do the problems more and more so that you can improve your speed. Nothing will improve your speed other than practice. Practice is the first thing which will improve your speed. By listening, by your memory, your knowledge may increase. Lot of formulas you can may memorize, but you can, if you want to improve your speed, the only way is only practice. So just look at here our website prepinster.com and TCS placement papers. We have updated all the content related to TCS, which is exactly reflected in this TCS lots. You can observe all the models, whatever we are covered or coming in the TCS, like models I am talking about, not the exact numerical values. Okay. So if you want to improve your speed and if you want to analyze yourself at which level you are, we are providing all the statistics like in how much time you are attempting the question or how many people are after attempting you and after how many people attempting before you, and we are giving you how much you are completed the quizzes. All the analytics are we are giving for the each and every quiz. Okay, so this is what you have to do. So for the quantitative aptitude, you can see, for example, see guys, number system is the one of the most important. Mensuration, we already seen what are the questions are came. And arithmetic reason, arithmetic ability, you can see profit and loss, probability, permutation, combination, work, time and work, time, speed, distance, boats and streams. And elementary statistics, one of the most important and recent days. So mean, median, mode, and data interpretation, mandatorily 2 questions at least. So this is how we are embedded all the content in a structured way. Okay, so try to practice these questions by taking the prime subscription. You can also able to access this. Okay, so just look into the question now, how to do this. Okay, so some of you asking, sir, how I know how to do the problems equation solving like as you, but I'm not getting correct answers. Okay, actually practice is the key, nothing else. So before the examination, try to practice as many questions as you can. That will reflect you in your examination. Don't try to practice in your examination. Try to practice before the examination and try to face all different questions before the examination so that in your examination you will feel like you already seen this question so that you can immediately go through your best approach. Yes, just look at here. Rumi, who goes at speed of 12 kilometer per hour. So speed is 12 kilometer per hour in still water. Okay, was able to travel 40 kilometers in 5 hours while going upstream. Guys, the upstream case is given in upstream. 40 kilometers is covered in 5 kilometers. Sorry, 5 hours means what is the speed or upstream speed, which is nothing but 8 kilometer per hour, right? So what is upstream speed? U minus V, the stream of the speed of the boat and the speed of the stream. So U minus V is 8 kilometers. U is sorry 12 kilometers. What is V value? V is 4 kilometer per hour. So the speed of the stream is 4 kilometer per hour. See, immediately I can find these type of things. Why? Because I know the basics of this. Why? Because I practiced a little more questions than you maybe, right? Next, how much distance Rumi travel in 6.5 hours while going downwards or downstream? So downstream means U plus V. What is U plus V? 12 plus 4, 16 is the speed, and the time is 6.5. So what is the total distance? Very simple. 16 is to 6.5. So answer 60 plus 36 plus half of 16, 8. So total if you add 96 plus 104. Yes. So 104 kilometers is the total distance they will cover. How to prepare TCS NQT exam? Is there any material? Yeah, Kumar, please try to reach us. And already Shivangi sharing the TCS all slot PDF. You can prepare from there, or if you want to prepare little deeper, and if you want to cover all the types, and you need to visit our Mr. Prime so that you can prepare that. Okay, guys, just look into the next question. Again, the problem depends on number system. So as we analyze the previous slides slots, I have come up with around 4 questions based on number system, like all the different questions, right? Just look at here. Find the least number leaving a remainder 2 when divided by 7, 11, 13 or 14, and 0 when it divided by 9. So guys, for this type of problems, I'll always suggest go through options, divisibility rule. So when you divide by 9, you need to get the result 0, right? So just look at here, which options are 9 divisibility numbers. So 8, 1, sum is 9, so it is a 9 multiple. 6, 3, 9, 9, so it is a 9 multiple. 8 to 9, so it is a 9 multiple. So if you add the digits, it will become 9 multiples. So 9, 9, the remainder is 2. So it is not 9 multiple. So D is not 9 multiple. I need to clear A, B, C. So just look at here. Every time when you divide by 7, 11, 13, 14, you will come up with the remainder 2, right? So if you subtract 2 from the each option, they are perfectly divisible by these numbers. Am I right or not? Yes. So 8008, option A. Option B is 7288. Option C is 6388. So I have subtracted 2. So if you subtract 2, they are perfectly divisible by them. So when I look at the numbers, which one is the easiest to examine? 7 divisibility rule is little complex. 13 also complex. 14 also complex. So 11 is the easiest one according to me. So I will go with the 11 divisibility rule. What is the 11 divisibility rule? The difference of the alternative numbers must be equal. Like even digit sum equal to odd digit sum. Like even position number sum must be equal to odd position sum, right? This is the 11 divisibility rule. However, you can remember, it's up to you. So just look at here. Add alternative positions, and whether they are equal or not, or the difference is 11 multiple, then 11 divisibility rule is satisfied. So 8 plus 8 difference is, sorry, 8 plus 0 and 0 plus 8. So total difference is 0. So here 11 divisibility rule is satisfied. You need to know about 11 divisibility rule. I can't explain from the basics. Next, addition of odd positions is 15. Addition of even positions is 10. Difference is 5. 5 is not 11 multiple, or it is not equal to 0. So option B got eliminated. So difference, sorry, add 6 plus 8, 14. This 11. So difference is not equal to 11 multiple. So option C also not 11 multiple. So I got all the options wrong. I can go with answer A. So in order to get in the top 25%, you need to at least get the percentage above 70 to 75%. Then only you can able to crack this exam. So whoever Matthews, this is the thing. Okay, so just look into the next question. Whenever I have seen the TCS questions, I'll feel like some questions are very impressive. So among them, these questions impress me. Why? Because it is little tricky, but it is very easy. So many people may do the mistake. Just look at here how to do this. Yes. Mean marks of a class X is 83. Guys, the class marks is given 83, but we don't know how many people are there in the class X. Am I right or not? So X class average is 83. So this is the problem based on weighted average concept. And Y average is given as 76 and Z average is given as 85. Remember guys, this is class average, not one person average. This is what you have to know. Next, mean marks of X and Y is 79. So XY mean is 79 and the mean of Y and Z is 81. So how to do this? Whenever, guys, remember the class weight is or group weight is given or average is given and they are asking about mean of the group, then it is purely depends on allegations. Why? Because allegations is the applications of weighted average. So class is having the strength and having the average means you have to think about weighted average immediately. So look at here how to do this. I will use allegation method. 83, 76 is the X and Y values and the mean of these two is 79. Then what is the butterfly ratio? This is what you have to do always, right? So 83, 79 difference is 4, 76, 79 difference is 3. So X is to Y is 3 is to 4. So the class strength of X will be 3 times when compared to the Y 4 times. So this is the ratio of X is to Y. So class strength. Next, YZ is given. Y is 76, Z is 85 and mean is 81. Then what is the ratio? So difference is 4, difference is 5. So this is Y is to Z. See guys, X is to Y 3 is to 4, Y is to Z 4 is to 5. Then tell me what is X is to Y is to Z in the chart? 3 is to 4 is to 5. Now tell me, is this problem is easy if you know the actual concept of allegations and weighted average? If you know the concept, every problem is easy, but your background need to be very strong in the theory. So that's why we'll always suggest students to go through theoretical lectures first and practice more number of questions and more models which are provided in our quizzes, so that when you see these type of problems in the examination, you'll never find like this is a new question. This is well-known question to you, but you are not practiced. This is the case we'll always face with the students. Okay, so just look into the next question. Yes, I am looking at the chart. Is everything fine, right? So if you have any doubts, please respond in the chat, GG in the chat, and we will discuss. Or you can ask your doubts. Okay, so just look into the next question. What is the pattern of TCS and detail? Okay, Shivang is already shared the latest syllabus of the TCS with some content updation also. So you can click on that link and you can redirect to the TCS page. Yes, okay, just look into the next question. An electronics items dealer can earn a profit of 5% even after allowing 30% discount. He wanted to clear his old stock. So he offered the scheme of 3 successive discounts of 12%. What would be the minimum profit percentage approximately? Okay, just look at here, guys. It's very easy. Profit given, discount given, then immediately you have to use market price by cost price is equal to 100 plus profit divided by 100 minus discount into 100. This is the formula we'll always use for the particular this type of problems. So yes, Neha, these are not more than enough. You can learn, but in order to practice and in order to crack the TCS Ninja I'll suggest practice more number of questions what we are providing on our quizzes, so that you will never feel like new question in the examination. You will feel like very similar question which already you are practiced. So I'll suggest at least take mock quizzes so that you can practice if you already know the theory. If you don't know the theory, then go for the video lectures of our prime. Okay. So just look into this formula. So MP divided by CP. So I'll always assume cost price is 100. So what is the profit? 5%, right? So answer is 105 divided by what is discount? 30%, right? So denominator is 70. So MP will be, if you cancel this, the answer will be how many times, guys? 7 times, 1 time, and 35 1 time. So answer is 150. So actually into 100%, don't need to take. So that's why I have arranged this. So market price is 150. But now he's asking, we need to give the successive discounts of 12%. So many people start this like they start doing finding 12% of this and subtraction, 12% of this, subtraction, 12% of this, again subtraction. It will waste a lot of time. Don't do this. Don't do this. Just simply remember my shortcut how to do this. Market price is 150. So you are giving discount of 12% means what is the return amount you are getting? 12% providing discount means, can I say 88% is the remaining? Am I right or not? Tell me in the chat. If you understand this concept, GG in the chat. Second time also I am giving 12% discount. So remaining is 88 by 100. Again, third time also giving 12% discount. So remaining also 88 by 100. So immediately use virtual calculator and do this. 150 into 0.88 into 0.88 into 0.88, and you will get the answer very easily. Don't try to calculate blindly. Do it smartly. When you have to use the calculator, when not to use, you need to know. When you have a practice, you can able to know this. So your answer, if you multiply this, you will come up with 102.22 something. So it is very approximately near to 2%. So answer is 2%. Why? Because 100 is always cost price. So see guys, it's very easy concept. All you need to do is 100 plus 5 by 100 minus 30. So answer 105 by 70 cancels 15 times 1.5. So 150. 150 into 88 by 100 or 0.88 cube. Then answer will be completed. So just look into the next question. Yes, guys, we are running out of time actually. So I would like to make you this type of problems very quickly. So try to do this. So Sachin borrowed. I'll give you the idea for this problem. Why? Because we are running out of time. So I'll always suggest, if you want to practice more number of questions, guys, please try to reach to this document and try to utilize this document before your examination. And around after every slot completion, within half an hour or 1 hour, we are updating this document. So the solutions after this, it will be automatically updated for every 5 to 10 minutes. Why? Because we are providing the questions first and gradually we are updating the solution later, right? After slot completions, question will update it, and after that, gradually solutions also can be updated. So try to utilize this document and try to mark it as your bookmark. Don't try to download it. Why? Because after every slot completion, it is going to be updated. So don't do this. This is the best suggestion I can give you for you guys for the time instance. And if you are preparing for the remaining things, please try to go for our Prepinsta Prime and Prepinsta website for the remaining examination preparation. And if you have a gap of around 1 week or 10 days, you can go for our prime courses and you can prepare for TCS now also. It is not a big deal. Yeah, Irfan, if you use 12%, 12%, but 3 times successively, right? So it will take a long procedure. So that's why I will not suggest that procedure for this particular problem. Okay, So just look into the next question. Sachin borrowed some amount from the money lender and promises to pay him the total amount of 6 months at the rate of 20% per annum, simple interest. Okay, guys, just look at here. 20% per annum, but 6 months means only 10% for 6 months. So 10% he need to pay. So 5300 he need to pay. And due to non-payment after 6 months, the money lender calculates the simple interest at 30% per annum on the principal amount for the overdue period. Find the total amount to be paid by the Sachin after 1 year. So already 6 months completed. For the 6 months, we need to pay 5300. But already another 6 months also completed. Why? Because 1 year done. So for this 6 months duration, this is a overdue, right? Overdue period. So the money lender taking the charge of 30%. It is not extra. It is exactly 30%. So 30% per annum. But we need to pay for only 6 months. So half of it, 15%. So 15% of clearly has mentioned the principal amount. The principal amount is always 5300. So 15% of 5300. So I can say like it is 10% of 5300 and it is 15% of 5300. So total 25% of 5300 is the extra amount. And you want total amount need to be paid, right? So you need to add 5300 also. So what is the total amount? Can I say 125% of 5300? So multiply 125 into 53. You will come up with the answers 66250. So we are running out of time. So that's why I quickly wrap this question quickly. So if you have any doubts, please try to rewatch this or try to comment in the below of this video. I'll always try to give you the answers in the chat as well, guys. So last but not least, guys, after this TCS, a lot of companies would hiring soon. So I'll always suggest go through our social media handles so that you will keep on updating yourself for the all the company recruitment process and drives and the dates, right? So I'll always suggest go through the Instagram page so that you will get all the tricks and tips for your particular examination, whatever you are coming up with. So if you want to interact with us, I always suggest Discord or Telegram. You can directly solve your questions by reaching us through this. And if you want to reach me directly, you can reach me over Mohan for Maths Instagram page so that if you have any doubts, we can reach directly towards you. Okay, that's the end of the session, guys. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye-bye for the upcoming sessions.